And good evening, baseball fans. This is Jim Westman for Fuller Digital Solutions, bringing you the game tonight between our visitors, the Hinton Blackhawks, who enter tonight's contest at 13-5, against the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks with a record of 22-2. And we're going to have the starting lineups here as we go through. And for the Hinton Blackhawks, leading off is the center fielder, number 9, Bo Cook, at first base.
And your Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
At first base for the Blackhawks
now for your starting
will be
lineups for
number 4,
for the Blackhawks.
Carter Warden.
Center field, number 9, Bo Cook.
DHing tonight is number 15, Glenn Carlson. And it's a true DH tonight. He is batting for the pitcher, Logan Kempema, playing position 1 and also number 1.
Your pitcher, number 1, Logan Kempema.
Catching tonight, his battery mate will be Dylan Hartman, number 8. Dawson Spees in left field tonight, number 25.
Dawson Spees.
Caden Barrett playing shortstop tonight,
Batting 6, shortstop,
number 7.
Caden Barrett.
Brogan Lake, the third baseman,
Batting 7,
number 23, batting 7.
Brogan Lake.
Batting 8th is Carter Allen, the right fielder, number 11.
Number 11, Carter
And
Allen.
Carver DeGroat, the second baseman, number 13, brings up
Number 13,
the bottom of the lineup.
Carter DeGroat.
The Hinton Blackhawks are coached by longtime coach Cale Kramer and assisted by Kyle Brighton and Adam Boovey.
And now, for the Hawks.
Now for your Hawks, leading off and pitching tonight, number 13, Jackson Bunkers. Alex Schrader playing second base tonight, number 3. Cale Ortman, number 15, will be at shortstop tonight. Batting cleanup is the left-handed swinger, number 16, third baseman Colin Holman. Hunter Pick anchoring down first base tonight, number 23. Catching behind the plate tonight is number 20, Landon Waldschmidt. Batting 7th and playing the 7th position in left field, number 25, Isaiah Garrett. DHing tonight, number 24, Caden Groper, and he will be batting for the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Willman. And Brendan Fish rounds up the lineup for the Hawks. Center fielder, number 12, Brendan Fish. The Hawks are coached by Dean Harpenow and assisted by Nolan Hazy and Brad Klein.
Our umpires for tonight's game are Brett Sano.
Umpires for tonight's contest. On the bases is Chris DeSmit, and behind the plate is Brett
I would
Sano.
ask that you please rise, remove your hats as we sing an Our Father for the safety of our athletes and good sportsmanship. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
And that smooth voice that you heard announcing the lineups here over the PA system is Greg Schrader, and accompanied by up in here in the press box is the DJ tonight, Lennon Steichen, playing some awesome music. And Jackson did pitch against Hinton the first time around too, throwing a no-hitter, one of the 4 no-hitters to start the season off for the Hawks. I think they have actually 5 no-hitters this year. 4 to start off the season, and then maybe 1 or 2 later on. They might be up to 6 right now. But as I mentioned before, they entered the season 22-2, entered tonight's contest, and 13-5 for the Hinton Blackhawks. Just a reminder is that we will be back here Monday, June 26th versus Galen, and that will be the baseball game that's going to be aired. And then on Thursday, June 29th, we will do the softball game against Lawton Bronson. A little non-conference matchup there. So Monday the 26th and Thursday the 29th. Bring a baseball and softball. And we're getting ready to go here now. Bo Cook will lead it off for the Hinton Blackhawks. Center fielder. Jackson Bunkers toes the plate. And the first pitch of the evening. Comebacker up the middle, fielded by Schrader, and makes the throw. 4-3 for the putout for the first out.
Up next for the Blackhawks, number 4, Carter Warden.
Carter Warden comes to the plate. First baseman for the Blackhawks. Try to bring you some updates on the girls too. I see the home score. I can't see the visitor score, but it looks like the Hawks have 1 run in the second inning. Try to bring you some updates on that. They had a pretty good game against Hinton the first time around, 2-0 was the score of that one. The Hawks come up on top. Hawk girls, I believe, are like 18-1. Only lost to St. Ed's in the CYO tournament, and that was by the score of 2-1. And we'll catch you up here. 2-1 the count. Forgetting my duties here. 2-1 count, 1 out. Strike. Fastball right by him, 2-2. And the pitch, curveball, drops in, first called, strike 3.
Next to bat, number 15,
brings
Glenn
up the
Carlson.
Second out of the inning. And brings to the plate Glenn Carlson, the DH tonight for the pitcher, Logan Kempema. Carlson's got some issue with his elbow, I believe. Pretty good thrower, throws hard. But he's got a strain of some sort. So going to rest him, I think, for the rest of the year. And fouled straight back. Logan, Landon Waldschmidt has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Nice job to get rid of the mask and get rid of it. We will go to the bottom of the first inning. And again, bring up our sponsors for tonight. And I'd like to again thank them for all that they do and support Remsen St. Mary's Athletics.
With American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a Grand Slam season. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And back here at Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the bottom of the first inning with Jackson Bunkers coming to the plate. Jackson's doing the pitching duties tonight. And curveball stays high for ball one. Same pitch driven out to right field. Very high drive. Right fielder underneath and makes the catch.
Up next for the Hawks, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Alex Schrader comes to the plate. Second baseman. And ball outside. Campama, as you can see, left-handed thrower. Ooh, ball tails away. 1-1. Got that natural movement on, just like Isaiah Garrett's, has that natural movement to the outside against right-handed hitters. And that's a drive to basically center field. And he camps out underneath it and makes a catch. 2 flyouts to start the inning.
Number 15, Cale Ortman.
Cale Ortman comes to the plate with 2 outs. And the pitch way outside this time. Still have movement to the outside though. 1-0 the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning. Drops that curveball right in though. Kempema, a tall, lanky left-hander. Kind of overcast night tonight here in Remsen. Ball sails outside. 2-1 the count. Still 83 degrees, just kind of still tonight. Ball low, 31. And the 3-1 pitch. Stays outside. Real close.
Batting next for the Hawks, number 16, Colin Holman.
So, first base runner for the evening in the form of Cale Ortman. So, lefty-lefty matchup here. And the pitch drops the curveball in. Kind of expected to see that. Just let him know he has it. And fastball inside, he turns on that and sends it to the near the Hinton dugout. 0-2 the count. Might see some action here from Ortman. Nope. Now we will. Pass ball. Wild pitch, whatever you want to call it. Sends Ortman to second base. We'll blame that one on the pitcher. Wild pitch. Probably see a curveball here. And there it was, and he takes to the opposite field. That's going to drop. Base hit, RBI single. And Holman advances to second on the throw to the plate.
Batting for the Hawks, number 23, Hunter Pick.
So the throw from left to the catcher advances Holman to second base. So runner on second base. 2 outs. And at the plate, Hunter Pick. And called strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. And he drives it opposite field. That one's going to go into foul ground, though. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. That was a tremendous catch by the right fielder. Diving. But the Hawks do score 1 on an RBI single by Colin Holman. And we'll bring you back to the top of the second inning after word from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the top of the second inning.
Top of the second, batting first for Hinton, number 8, Dylan Hartman.
Dylan Hartman comes to the plate. Catcher for the Blackhawks. And Jackson Bunkers, quick first inning, and saw line drive down the first base line, but goes into foul territory. Oh, 1 to count. Jackson checking his forearm. He has a sheet of pitches that they call by number and location. High fastball. It's kind of a newer thing. It's been around for a few years. Call out a series of numbers, usually 3 numbers, tells you the pitch and location. Curveball drops in for strike 2. And the pitch. High fastball. Hope he went fishing. 2-2. If you watch college and pro baseball, the catchers now wear an earpiece, and they get signals called in from the dugout that way. And the 2-2. Swing on a curveball and nubs it foul. Count stays the same at 2-2. Looking back to the girls' game, they have 4 runs now in the third inning. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and fouled off. Right towards Hinton school bus. And the 2-2 pitch again. Swing and foul back to the screen. Hartman doing a good job sticking in here. Hartman, the number 4 hitter for the Blackhawks. And the pitch again. Curveball, he gets another piece. As I mentioned before, Jackson bunkers through a no-hitter against Hinton earlier in the season. And the pitch, and called strike 3 for the first out.
Up for the Blackhawks, number 25, Dawson Spees.
Bringing up Dawson Spees, left fielder. And drive to center field, and Fish looks like he has a beat on it and hauls it in. That makes up for all the foul balls. 1 pitch, second out.
Batting next, number 7, Caden Barrett.
Yeah, Hartman must have had 8, 9 pitch at bat. Maybe double digits. Caden Barrett, shortstop, coming to the plate. 2 outs in the top of the second. And pop-up looks like Ortman has a beat on it. So F6, if you're scoring at home, for the 3rd out of the top of the second. Move to the bottom of the bottom of the second. And again, we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And welcome back. Landon Waldschmidt comes to the plate. Ooh, way outside. Landon doing the catching duties tonight as usual. Batting 6th in the lineup, and he takes a call to strike 1. We are in the bottom of the second inning, and swing and a miss by Landon. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Put it in play and anything can happen. Usually put it in play on the ground. And the pitch. And there it is up in the air. Going to first. And he makes the catch on the fence. Nice play. That's 2 good catches now by the Blackhawks. He did exactly the right thing. He got to the fence, so he got his bearings straight on that, and he can use that as a guideline. And he just scaled the fence and made the catch. Now at the plate, Isaiah Garrett's ground ball shortstop and makes a nice throw. 6-3 for the putout. So 2 quick outs. And coming to the plate, Caden Groper. He's the DH tonight for the right fielder, Ryan Willman. And the pitch, way outside. Catcher wants to go talk to him. Probably saying, don't make me work so hard. It's hot back here. Well, there's equipment on. Yeah, not much of a breeze tonight. If you can see the flag out in center field, it's just hanging pretty limp. And the pitch, strike one. One pitch, and in the dirt. And the pitch, and sails high. Three-one pitch to Caden Groper, and strike on the outside corner. Full count, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. And the pitch, and fouled down the right field line towards the batting cages. We'll do it all over again. And the pitch, fouls it off. And the pitch stays low. Groper advances to first base on the base on balls.
Brendan Fish.
Brings up number 9 hitter, Brendan Fish. And the pitch in the dirt. Nice block. 1-0 the count. Just hope there isn't a long gap here because Fish will probably run up against Caden. Caden not very fleet of foot, and Fish is pretty quick. And a foul ball coming. Oh, fan almost walked right into it. One the count. And the pitch in the dirt. Nice block again. Hartman doing a nice job with balls in the dirt. And the pitch. And drive out to center field. Drops in front of him. Second base hit for the Hawks. Puts runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Number 13, Jackson Bunkers.
And the pitch to Bunkers. Strike one. And ball outside. 1-1. And the 2-1 the count now. Runner in scoring position now here. And the pitch Nice pitch on the outside, 2-2. Jackson flew out to right field his first time up. And the pitch, right off the hands, bounces. Oh, shortstop tried to make a nice play on it, let it bounce and threw wild to first base. So Caden Groper scores from second base. Everybody is on the move.
Next to bat, number 3.
Fish
Alex
advances
Schrader.
to third base. Thought that shortstop was going to make a tremendous play. Bunkers advances to second, but he will have a courtesy runner right now for the pitcher, number 5, Brady Worth. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs and 1 run in. Alex Schrader up to bat and takes ball 2. This is where you hope to capitalize on stuff with the air that opened up the inning, put 2 runners in scoring position, and swing and a miss. He had a good cut at it. 2-1. Again, there's the hitter's pitch that you look for. 2-0, 3-1. And the pitch pops up straight back. Really deuces wild right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Home has 2 scores in second inning. And the pitch. Swing and strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Hawks put up 1 more. Brings the score to 2-0 heading into the top of the 3rd inning. And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the top of the 3rd inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 2-0. Jackson Bunkers starts off Brogan Lake with a first pitch strike. And the second pitch right down the middle for strike 2. That adds a little bit of zip on it. Brogan Lake, the 3rd baseman for the Blackhawks. And the 0-2 pitch, sails it high. Could get that one a little bit closer, make it more tempting. Never know, they might go fishing after it. Looks really big when it's eye level, but it's hard to catch up to. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball, stays up. Buckled his knees a little bit, but 2-2. And the pitch, hit to Holman at 3rd, pours it across, and nice stretch by Hunter Pick for the first out of the inning. 5-3.
Up next for the Blackhawks, the right fielder, Carter Allen.
Carter Allen, the right fielder, comes to the plate after the first out. And the pitch, fastball right by him. He had a good cut at it. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. And the pitch, curveball, stays out. Jackson takes the signal, likes it. And another ball. Oh, base hit for Carter Allen. Home and range to his left, glove side.
Blackhawks, the second baseman,
Kind
Carter.
of took a little hop over his glove, but still base hit. So, first hit, first runner for the Blackhawks. Brings to the plate Carver DeGroat, number 9 hitter. And another base hit right between short and third. So the bottom of the lineup for the Blackhawks coming through. Runners at first and second.
Blackhawks, the center fielder, Bo Cook.
Brings us to the top of the order. Bo Cook grounded out second to first in the first inning. I think Jackson's got to get that curveball into strike zone working for him. Oh, we got timeout. I think Landon and Jackson were on different pages on that. Just to make sure that Jackson doesn't get Landon doesn't get surprised. Get a cross up on a pitch. And the pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Nice block by Waldschmidt. And the 1-0 fastball. 1-1 the count. Ooh, nice spot, just a little out. 2-1. And inside. Makes the count 3-1 now. Blackhawks on first and second. With one out in the top of the third. And the pitch. And sawed him off for a full count. Runners probably aren't going to be on the move, or probably shouldn't be on the move with only one out. Full count. Be a big strikeout here. And no cover, but the runner dives back in. And the pitch. Sent out to left field. Garrett's looks like he's got it covered. And for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 4, Carter Warden.
So 2 outs brings Carter Warden. He struck out looking his first time up. I just hope the infield, if it's hit on the ground, they knock it down. Ooh, that almost hit his bat. Pitch went behind it, but almost hit his bat. 1-0 the count. Jackson just doesn't have a good grip on that curveball yet. And the pitch. And sent to right field. Fair ball. 1 run in. RBI single for Carter Warden.
Next to bat, number 15, Glenn Carlson.
Brings the score 2-1 with 2 outs. Runners on first and third now for the Blackhawks. Might see something here with Warden. Carlson up to the plate now, the DH. I think that might have been a cross up there. Landon ducked out towards first base, and the ball is right down the middle of the plate. I think they need to get their signal straight. 0-1 to count, 2 outs, runners at first and third, 2-1 in favor of the Hawks. And strike 2 called. 0-2. And the old step over to third, look back to first. And the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, good pitch on the outside for the third out. That's a big strikeout there. Carlson goes down looking for the third out of the inning, but the Blackhawks do score 1 run on 1 hit. And no Hawk errors with 2 guys left. And again, we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And back at Martin Memorial Field.
First for the Hawks, number 15, Cale Ortman.
In the bottom of the third inning, we have Cale Ortman coming to the plate. He walked and scored in the first, advanced to second on a wild pitch, and then scored on the RBI single by Colin Holman. Way outside on that one. And just peering over to the softball field in the fourth inning, I know the Hawks have 9 runs. Not sure about the Blackhawks. And the pitch, ouch, hit him on the leg. So he will advance to first on a hit by pitch.
Up next for the Hawks, third baseman Colin Holman.
And Coach Harpenell barks out 5:44. Could be a decoy, could be hit and run, could be straight steal. Ball low. I think Kempema kind of wants to stay away from the inside to Holman. Holman with 6 home runs on the season. And Curveball stays way high. 2-0 the count. Again, a 3-number sequence from Coach Harpino. And the pitch way outside, 3-0. As I mentioned before, Homan with an RBI single in the first inning for the first run of the game for the Hawks. 2-1 to score. And the 3-0 takes called first strike. Three-one, and the pitch. Strike 2. And the pitch. Oh, there's a drive. Deep, and we'll talk about the 7th home run of the season. Big drive to right center field, just to our right of the batter's eye screen out there. But a 2-run shot by Homan brings the score 4-1. Yeah, that's kind of a no-doubter on that one. I think Kempema probably made a mistake on that one by coming to the inside. And Cale Kramer wants to have a little discussion with Kempema. I don't want to date myself, but as I was coaching at Okoboji, Cale was a player for West Lyon. So I coached against him. He's part of the Siouxland Conference. And their assistant coach, Adam Boovey, he was a player at Central Lyon when I was coaching at Okoboji. Again, a member of the Siouxland Conference. Boovey went on to play at UNI and was in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization for a few years. Hunter Pick comes to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. And ball 2. Looking to start up the inning again. Nobody out. 2 runs already in. And called strike 1. 2-1. And the pitch, good cut. Fouls it off to the right side, foul territory. 2-2. And right off the top of his helmet. Gee. Tried to take out his own teammate with the bat that he tossed back.
Batting next, the catcher, Landon Waldschmidt.
So the second hit by pitch this inning. And Landon Waldschmidt comes to the plate. He popped out to the first baseman. First time up. To lead off the second. And the pitch. Called strike 1. I don't think Kempema has even attempted a pickoff attempt to first base, so I really don't know what his move looks like. He might be a little bit unsure about throwing over there. And the pitch sails high and outside. 1-1. Taking a gander over at the softball field. The Hawks have 11 runs now. Still trying to get a score of the Blackhawks. And it is still in the 4th inning. Drops that curveball right in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hunter Pick at first. 2 runs in this inning. Courtesy of the 2-run homer by Colin Holman. 4-1 the score. And the pitch. And drive out to left field. And shortstop goes back and makes a nice catch. That's the first out of the inning.
Batting for the Hawks, the left fielder, Isaiah Garrett.
And Isaiah Garrett comes to the plate, grounding out short to first in the second inning. Pick doesn't have a very big lead at first, but he's going anyway. And a hit and run. And nice job. And good base running by Pick. He saw the ball out ahead of him. A base hit by Garrett's put runners at first and second.
Up to bat, number 24, Caden Groper.
That's the fourth hit gathered by the Hawks. Caden Groper comes to the plate. He's walked his first time up. Ball high and outside. Hawks looking to add to that 4-1 lead. Good pitch. 1-1. Sails high and out. 2-1. Called strike two. 2-2 the count. And ground ball, second baseman's way. Gets the force at second base for the second out. So Groper reaches on a fielder's choice.
To bat, number 12, Brendan Fish.
And Garrett's forced out at second base. That was 4-6 for the second out. And Fish comes to the plate. Ball one. Fish singled first time up. This one's a pop-up. Center fielder's got a beat on it and hauls it in for the third out of the inning. But the Hawks scored 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 guys left.
We have a professional crew over there in the concession
no errors.
stand giving out free popcorn, compliments of American Bank.
And we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
And back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field, going to the top of the 4th inning with the Hawks leading by a score 4-1. And coming to the plate, number 4 hitter, Dylan Hartman. He struck out his first time up. And Jackson in the set position. Fastball high and tight. See a lot of pitchers not going with the windup anymore. They just come to the set position. Cuts down on movement, motion, makes things a little tighter. Base hit. Garrett cuts it off, makes a strong throw to second base, keeping Hartman at first.
Up next, the left fielder, Dawson Spees.
Dawson Spees coming to the plate now. That's the third hit for the Blackhawks. And the pitch. Nice block by Waldschmidt. He had to shift to his right, make that stop. Dawson Spees flew out to center his first time up. Number 5 hitter. And the pitch. Too low. 2-0. And it looks like the Hawks have ended the game. The Lady Hawks have ended the game 12-2. I believe they go to 19-2 on the season. And that's 3-0 count to Spees. And the pitch, fastball right down the middle. 3-1. See if Jackson can come back. And the pitch, driven to left field. Garrett goes back on it, makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 7, the shortstop, Caden Barrett.
Put a nice drive on it, but Garrett's coasted back, hauled it in. Caden Barrett, coming to the plate. He popped out to shortstop first time up. And the pitch. Nice spot. Just must have been a little outside. Good pitch. 1-1 the count. Fastball inside. Runner still at first. And right off the hands, Ortman makes he bobbles it, kicks, hit the heel of his glove, goes down as the first error for the Hawks. Guys on first and second now with 1 out.
Up next, number 23, Brogan Lake.
Brogan Lake comes to the plate now. Grounded out third to first, his first time up. And Jackson takes his time, wants to make sure of the signal. Looking into the dugout. I think Coach Klein is the one that calls the pitches. And the pitch. Ground ball fielded by shortstop Ortman. Fires over to pick for the second out. Nice strong throw. 2 outs. Runners at second and third now.
Next, number 11, Carter Allen.
Carter Allen comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. Right fielder. And the pitch. Good pitch. Again, I don't know if they're getting crossed up because Landon moved to the outside on that one and pitch stayed inside. And the 0-1 pitch. Sails high. good velocity, but just not in the strike zone. And again, a little conference between the battery mates. I don't know if they have different armbands on. Maybe Landon's expecting a different pitch, but they should have the same armbands on. And the 1-1 pitch, curveball, throws him. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And the pitch. Good pitch on the outside corner for called strike 3. So Jackson pitches himself out of some trouble there by striking out Carter Allen looking. And that will take us to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Hawks leading by the score of 4-1. And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Who's up for us? Jackson.
Next Level Internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabit per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
And back here for the bottom of the 4th inning with the top of the order coming up. Jackson Bunkers. He flew out to right and reached on an error by the shortstop. His first 2 plate appearances. And curveball stays up. Kempema's kept the Hawks off balance for the most part. Big drive by Holman. Jackson drives one to deep center. Couple hops and almost hits the 360 sign to dead center field for a leadoff double.
Up for the Hawks, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Went out to the gate in center field. Jackson takes the big lead, and there he's off. Pitcher went in the windup, and Jackson took advantage of that. At least the pitcher didn't stop, which would have been a balk. But so runner at third base now with nobody out. Alex Schrader to the plate, and there's going to be a play at the plate. And here we go. Short to second to third. And they got him out. Jackson had the go-ahead for go on contact.
Batting for the Hawks, number 15, Cale Ortman.
So Alex Schrader reaches on fielder's choice, but Jackson allowed Alex to advance to second base in the rundown, kept everybody else occupied. And Cale Ortman comes to the plate, and ball scoots away from the catcher. So that'll be a pass ball. Ball was in the air, so it should have been caught. Might have been a little bit outside, but very catchable. Got a little bit of sun peeking through here. So runner at third base with 1 out and 1-0 the count, and drops it, called strike one. 1-1 the count. And umpire said he did step off, so. And the pitch, driven to right field. Alex tagging and makes the catch, throw to the plate, and Alex scores. So sac fly by Cale Ortman.
Up for the Hawks, number 16, Colin Holman.
As a second out, but picks up the RBI. Colin Holman comes to plate. 2 for 2 right now, single and home run for 3 RBIs. One came to his head, and 5-1 to score. Two-0 the count. And the pitch way outside. 3-0. And the pitch called strike one on the curveball. 3-0 curveball. I don't know if he figured that he might be swinging on 3-0. Now the sunlight's peeking out. And the pitch called strike two. And the pitch, ball in the dirt, and ball 4. So Holman stays perfect on the evening with the walk in his third plate appearance after this RBI single and 2-run homer. Brings to the plate Hunter Pick. There's a drive, and it's in the gap in left field. Holman on his horse. He's being waved in, and outfielder misses the cutoff. Pick's going to try to stretch it into 3 bases, so he picks up an RBI double and advances to the third base on the overthrow. So Holman scores all the way from first.
20, Landon Walschmidt.
Probably have to give the E to the left fielder on that one because he overthrew his cutoff. Landon Waldschmidt coming to plate, but Cale Kramer wants to go talk to Kempema, and he did a nice job tonight. But we'll close the book on him. He gave up 6 hits, 1, 2 doubles, and a home run. Plunked a couple guys. Struck out 1. Struck out 1 and walked 1, 2, 3, and walked 3. Well, it looks like he might have run out of a little gas there. So into pitch will be Carter Allen, who was the right fielder. He comes in to throw. Kempema looks like he goes out to the outfield. Might be a 1-for-1 switch, it looks like. Right field to pitcher, pitcher to right field. So as he takes his warm-up pitches, we'll go to commercial break. from our sponsor.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a Grand Slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And back here at Martino Memorial Field in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs and 6 runs in for the Hawks, leading by the score of 6-1. Just had a pitching change, and Landon Waldschmidt comes to the plate tonight with Hunter Pick at third base, 90 feet away. First pitch, high and outside. And the 1-0 pitch, good pitch. 1-1 the count. And the pitch sails outside. 2-1. Allen looks in, and the pitch. Good hit by Landon Waldschmidt for an RBI single. 7 hits now for the Hawks and 7 runs.
In a run for the Hawks, number 26, Brady Coink. Up to bat, number 25, Isaiah Garrett.
Brady Coink will be the courtesy runner for Landon Waldschmidt, the catcher. Brings up Isaiah Garrett's ground out and a single. And the pitch, curveball, nice block. Oh, 1-0 pitch. And pickoff attempt. Nothing close. And the pitch. Good cut, straight back. One the count to Isaiah Garrett's. And the pitch, way outside. 2-1. One hopper hit to the third baseman, makes the toss over to first, and that ends the bottom of the fourth. We move to the top of the fifth inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 7-1. And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And back at Martin Memorial Field for the top of the 5th inning with the RSM Hawks leading by a score of 7-1 against the Hinton Blackhawks. Carver DeGroat comes to the plate. Number 9 hitter. He has one of the 3 hits for the Blackhawks. And Jackson starts him off with a fastball right down Broadway. And the 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Comebacker. Kale throws low, but Hunter Pick with a nice pick at first base. It's probably the shortest throw Kale's had, but must have hung on to it a little bit too much.
Number 9, Bo Cook.
But Hunter with a nice scoop at first base. So 6-3 for the put out and assist for the first out. And back to the top of the order with Bo Cook. And Holman waits for that good hop and makes the strong over to first. So 2 quick outs. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Carter Warden. He also has one of the 3 hits, and he has the RBI for the Blackhawks. That coming in the 3rd inning. Fastball outside. And the pitch. That had a nice break to it, but called ball 2. And the pitch high and tight. 3-0. Might have tried to overpower that one. Might have heard a little grunt along with it. There's called strike 1. And the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and foul tip, I should say. Back to the screen. Full count. And the pitch. Oof. Good cut. Stays alive with the foul ball. And the pitch way outside, not close. So, base on balls. Puts 2-out runner on.
Up to bat, number 15, Glenn Carlson.
Glenn Carlson coming to the plate. He has popped out to the to the catcher and struck out looking, and dropped a strike on a curveball. Jackson has 4 strikeouts and looks like 1 walk. Yeah, 1 walk. Oh, 1 the count. And the pitch. Ooh, good cut at that too. But fouls it back to the screen. And ground ball, foul ball, foul ball. Right down third baseline. And the pitch. High and outside. 1-2. Jackson eyeballing the runner. Comes with the pitch. Drops that third strike in on the curveball. Nice pitch. And we will move to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 7-1. And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And back at Martina Memorial Field, heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Hawks leading by a score of 7-1. 7 runs on 7 hits and 1 error, and 2, 4, 6, 7 runners left on. For the Blackhawks so far, they have 1 run on 3 hits and 5 left on base. Caden Groper will start off the inning. Number 8 hitter. He had a walk and reached on a fielder's choice. Designated hitter tonight for Ryan Willman. And the pitch, way outside. And the 1-0 pitch, good fastball. 1-1 the count. And the pitch froze him on a curveball. Might see that again here. And the pitch, nope, fastball. A little late on that. Wonder if Caden was looking for a curveball. We'll do it all over again. 1-2. And drives it in the ground. Big hop to Allen on the mound and tosses it underhand to first base for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Hawks center fielder.
1-3 on that putout. Brendan Fish comes to the plate, center fielder. 1 for 2 on the evening. Base hit single in the second inning and flew out to center fielder. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Sails off the top of the catcher's mitt for 2-0. Pitch from Carter Allen, who almost got Fish on that one. 3-0. Allen's got pretty good movement on his fastball too. That one cut in to a right-handed batter. And the 3-0. Again, high. Fish takes off. So, runner at first base.
13, Jackson Bunkers.
Brings back to the top of the order, Jackson Bunkers. 1 for 3 on the evening. He had a double last time up. Dead center field. And the pitch. Strike 1 on the curveball. Wonder if we'll see Fish moving on this one. Get things moving a little bit. Got a 6-run lead. Nope, he stays put. Ball in the dirt. Nice block. You always try to guess a steal on a curveball. Something a little slower. And back. Pickoff attempt at first. A little slower, and usually curveball ends up a little lower too, so it's catcher's got to reach down and grab it, stand up, and then make a throw. And the pitch. High. 2-1. Not too big of a lead. Stays put, and curveball drops right in. Nice break on that. 2-2 now to Jackson Bunkers. Oh, he was leaning. If the throw would have been down, I think they would have got him. And he's off and fouled straight back. Little hit and run, a little protection for the base stealer if he would have missed it. Do it all over again. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Hawks leading by a score 7-1 over the Blackhawks. And the pitch and ripped down. That was a loud strike. Kind of hung that curveball, and Jackson read it very well. And pick off again, attempt. Nothing there. Still might be going. He's got that lead for it, and he's off. And Jackson fouls it off again. Fish is getting his wind sprints in. And the pitch. And center fielder, they're playing back, so, and it drops. Right in the triangle between center fielder, right fielder, and second baseman. But Jackson gathers his second hit of the evening.
For the Hawks, second baseman Alex Schrader.
First and second now. Alex Schrader coming to the plate. He has flown out to center, struck out, and reached on a fielder's choice. And pop up, that should be infield fly rule, and it is. Both umpires got it called.
Up next, number 15, Cale Ortman.
That's 2 outs now. And Cale Ortman coming to the plate. Walk, hit by pitch, and sacrifice fly for an RBI. And curveball breaks outside. And the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball. Center fielder doesn't make the play. Lands in front of him, and RBI single for Cale Ortman. Jackson advances to third, so runners at the corner with 2 outs.
Up next, number 16, Colin Holman.
Colin Holman coming to the plate. He's got a perfect night so far. RBI single, 2-run homer, and a walk. 2 runs scored. And the pitch wide, 1-0. And the pitch. Blocked by the catcher again. Nice job. 2 good performances by the catchers tonight. Not too much has gotten by him. I think 1 pass ball for the Hinton catcher. And a pickoff attempt at first. Nothing doing. Two-0 pitch, ripped right to the second baseman. He knocks it down, makes the throw to first base for the 3rd out. But the Hawks score 1 more, making the score 8-1 as we head into the top of the 6th inning, with the Hawks leading by a score of 8-1. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen. At Hatfield Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
Number 8, Dylan Hartman.
And back at Martoon Memorial Field, this is Jim Westman with your play-by-play. With the Hawks leading by a score of 8-1 over the Hinton Blackhawks. In the top of the 6th inning, Hinton sends to the plate number 4 hitter, Dylan Hartman. He's led off the 2nd and the 4th inning. 1 for 2 on the evening. Look backwards K looking, and a single. Kind of don't want your 4th cleanup hitter leading off innings, but that's the way it works out tonight. 1-1 the count. Hartman's done a nice job behind the plate. Just the one pass ball. Swing and a miss. He had a good cut at it. Right on the outside corner. 1-2. And the pitch. Curveball. Kind of hung it up there. Kind of a too good of a pitch on 1 and 2.
Batting number 25, Dawson Spees.
But he collects his 2nd hit and the 4th hit for the Blackhawks. Dawson Spees comes to the plate. Flew out to center, flew out to left. And called strike 1. Another good pitch. And the pitch, ground ball. Ooh, right off a Holman's glove. He reached for it. And that will be the 5th hit for the Blackhawks. 1st and 2nd. Nobody out.
Up next, number 7, Caden Barrett.
Caden Barrett, shortstop. 0 for 2 on the evening. Flew out to short and reached down an E by the short. Ball on the outside. Hunter Pick playing in front of the runner. Not sure why. I don't think they'll be bunting here, being 7 runs down. And ripped. Coach Kramer kind of does the Olay method on it, just like a bullfighter. Got out of the way of it. That was a pretty hot smash. 1-1 the count. And he is hit by the pitch to load the bases. So 2 singles and a hit by pitch, and Coach Harpenow wants to have a little meeting. Brings to the plate Brogan Lake. Grounded out 3rd, grounded out short in his 2 plate appearances. Like to see another ground ball. Maybe turn 2. And I'm sure, as Dean has told him, Coach Harpenow, you know, if it's hit to you, you should know where you're going with it. If it's hit slowly, if it's hit hard to you, you can turn 2. If hit directly at you, you could probably come to the plate. Everything's a force. You don't have to tag anybody. So all those things come into play. And first pitch called, strike one, right on the outside corner. Need a couple strikeouts here to get out of it. Oh, 1. And he's humping it now. 0-2. Wish Hunter would back up a little bit at first base and cut down the angles on anything through the middle. Probably concede a run for an out at this point. And the pitch. And swing and a miss. There's the first strikeout of the inning. And the first out.
Up next, number 11, Carter Allen.
Carter Allen, the pitcher, comes to the plate. He has singled and struck out. Looking. And the pitch, curveball, stays upstairs. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, Waldschmidt throws through right over Jackson. Had to dodge to get out of the way. Pickoff attempt at second base, but second base runner back safely. 1-1 the count to Carter Allen. Swing and a miss. Brought it up in his kitchen. One, 2 the count. Now, shouldn't turn the page, just keep it fastball. And he throws a curveball and nails him. 2 outs. I think he was expecting a fastball.
Batting next, number 13, Carver DeGroat.
So with the bases loaded, 2 strikeouts. Brings up number 9 hitter, Carver DeGroat. Single and ground out to short. Be huge to get out of this inning. And the pitch. High and outside. 1-0. And the pitch. Stays low, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Called strike one. I think he was taking all the way on that one. Now Jackson just got to come back with another strike. And 2. 2-2 the count. Again, I would bring a fastball. Curveball, slower pitch. Guy's able to get his bat around it, but it is a curveball and called strike 3. So real confident with that curveball that wasn't working earlier, but now is. So bases loaded, nobody out, and 3 consecutive strikeouts. So the Blackhawks, no runs on 2 hits and 3 men left as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And back again after these messages from our sponsors. back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field for the bottom of the 6th inning. Hawks leading by a score of 8-1 after Jackson got out of that inning with bases loaded, nobody out. Struck out 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the lineup. Carter Allen taking his final warm-ups. As mentioned before, we'll be back on the air Monday as the Hawks will host the Galen Catholic Jays for a rematch of the earlier game this season. The Jays beat the Hawks by a score of 5-3. Hunter Pick comes to the plate now. Hunter has flown out to right, hit by a pitch and a double, and scored a run. And starts him off 2-0. The count. He may have the green light here, having a 7-run lead in the 6th. Nope, he's taken all the way. 3-1. Yeah, catcher didn't even go for that one. It was so too high. So with the leadoff walk.
Running for the Hawks, number 5, Brady Worth.
Brings up Landon Waldschmidt.
Number 20, Landon Waldschmidt.
Brady Worth will pinch run this time, not courtesy run, but pinch run. So if he pinch runs, that is a position, so he is no longer the courtesy runner. And Hunter Pick will more than likely re-enter after the inning. Landon has flown out, or popped out to first, popped out to short, and single. And pickoff attempt. Nothing doing. And the pitch. Ball 1. Nice rip by Waldschmidt again. Almost a carbon copy of the earlier one. So he goes to 2 for 4 on the night. Runners at first and second. Nobody out.
For the Hawks is Brady Coink. Up to bat, number 25, Isaiah Garrett.
And brings the 10th hit of the evening. Isaiah Garrett comes to the plate. Again, 1 for 3 on the evening. 6-3 ground out, 5-3 ground out, and a single in between them. Coach Kramer out to talk to Carter Allen, and Coach Harpinell talked to the runners and the hitter and the on-deck circle. Everybody resumes to their positions. So a reset. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Hawks have runners at first and second. Nobody out, with Isaiah Garrett coming to the plate. And the pitch. Oh, nice rip right over the second baseman. And Worth going to score. And he's safe at third base. So RBI single by Garrett's as Worth scores for pick. And Waldschmidt, Koink running for Waldschmidt as a courtesy runner, advances to third.
Batting for the Hawks, number 8, Ryan Willman.
Ryan Willman will hit for himself as Caden Groper went 0 for 2 tonight. Ball 1 to Ryan Willman. Groper walked and scored in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, and grounded out pitcher to first in the fifth. And the pitch, high and tight, 2-0. Hawks could possibly put it away here in the sixth with 2 more runs. And the pitch. Good pitch at the knees. The 2-1 pitch. And swing and a miss, 2-2. And the shortstop made a nice grab. And they're going to appeal it. And the run scores on a sac fly. An infield sac fly by Willman.
To bat, number 12, Brendan Fish.
And that will bring out the first out. And makes the score 10-1. And just a runner at first base. One-0 the count to Brendan Fish. Single, flown out to center and reached on a walk. Scored once. Scored on that walk. And then 1-0. Swing fouled back to the screen. 1-1. And curveball. Too far out. Swing and a miss. Full count. Full count, 1 out, so runner, well, he might be moving with a 9-run lead, but and then he's not. Ooh, sawed him off on that one. Stays alive, though. And the full count pitch sails high. So Fish with his second walk of the evening. Puts runners at first and second. Bringing back to the top of the order, Jackson Bunkers. Fly out to right, reach on an air, double and single. And the pitch, good pitch on a curveball. Strike one, 0-1. Hawks looking to plate one more run, be the mercy rule. And curveball stays up this time. 10 runs after 5 or 6, 15 after 4, and 1 after 7. And the pitch, and he takes it to right field, foul territory. 1-2. Garrett's at second base. He's got pretty good speed. And the pitch. And fouled off again. Looking to keep it alive and get his pitch. Spoil it to get it. And the delivery. Ouch. Hit him on the arm. Hit by pitch. Will load the bases.
Up next for the Hawks, number 3, Alex Schrader.
Alex Schrader comes to the plate.
Let's go, Shrades!
There, ducks on the pond, as they say, with bases loaded. They have the infield pulled to cut down the runner at the plate. And the pitch stays high. 1-0 the count. As my high school coach always said, with an infield pull, it makes a 400 hitter out of anybody. Just drive it through. 2-0 the count. And the pitch. Right up the middle. Make sure everybody touches the base, and that is game. So Alex Schrader with a walk-off single that will score the winning run. So the squad,
Would like to thank everyone for coming to the game tonight. You shut me off, didn't you? Yep. That's right. We're good.
So the Hawks win by the score of 11-1, gathering 12 hits. By my count, I might have missed a couple here, but they leave 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 runners on. That means a lot of activity on the bases. And for the Blackhawks, they score 1 run on 5 hits, leaving 2, 4, 5, 8 runners on. Bases loaded in the top of the 6th. That Jackson came back and struck out the side to preserve that 1 run for the Blackhawks. Hawks will now go to, I believe, 23-2 for the season, with the rematch with Galen Catholic Jays on Monday, and the Blackhawks go to 13-6 on the season. And as I mentioned before, we'll be back here on Monday for that Galen Catholic Jays and Remsen St. Mary's Hawks game. I'd like to thank all our sponsors and thank Fuller Digital Solutions for allowing us to bring these games. This has been Jim Westman for Fuller Digital, and we will see you Monday night. Have a good night.